Brazil, the land of rhythm, color, and mystery. From the depths of the Amazon rainforest to the electric energy of Rio de Janeiro, this country holds secrets and wonders that most of the world has never seen. Beyond its beaches and festivals lies a nation filled with bizarre wildlife, mind-blowing natural phenomena, and cultural traditions that seem straight out of another world. Let's uncover 10 wild facts about Brazil that prove it's truly like no other place on Earth. The Amazon, Earth's beating heart. The Amazon rainforest is often called the lungs of the Earth, and for good reason. Stretching across 9 countries and covering nearly 60% of Brazil, this vast green paradise produces around 20% of the world's oxygen. But its importance goes far beyond that. The Amazon regulates the planet's climate, stores massive amounts of carbon, and sustains life on an unimaginable scale. Home to millions of species, from colorful macaws and pink river dolphins to tiny insects that scientists have yet to discover, the Amazon is the most biodiverse place on Earth. Every tree, plant, and creature plays a role in maintaining the delicate balance of this ecosystem. The rainforest even creates its own weather system. The trees release water vapor that forms clouds and rain, nourishing not only the forest itself, but also regions thousands of kilometers away. However, the Amazon's heart is under threat. Deforestation, illegal mining, and fires are destroying huge areas of forest each year, releasing tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere and endangering countless species. Protecting the Amazon isn't just a Brazilian issue. It's a global responsibility. After all, when the Amazon thrives, the planet breathes better. If we wish to preserve Earth's beating heart, we must act now, supporting sustainable practices, respecting nature, and understanding that our future is deeply connected to the fate of this magnificent forest. A river that boils. Hidden deep within the Peruvian Amazon, far from civilization, there flows a river unlike any other on Earth. Locals call it Chania Timpishka, boiled by the heat of the sun. Yet no volcano exists nearby to explain its scalding waters, which can reach temperatures over 90 degrees, 194 degrees. This strange phenomenon defies scientific logic and fuels both curiosity and fear among those who encounter it. For centuries, the indigenous people have spoken of the river with reverence and caution. According to legend, it was created by the powerful spirits of the earth as a place of purification, where souls and energies are cleansed by the burning flow. Shamans once claimed that entering the mist above the river could open the doors between the physical and spiritual worlds. Scientists, on the other hand, have tried to uncover the truth behind its intense heat. One theory suggests geothermal energy from deep within the planet somehow channels to the surface through fault lines, heating the water from below. But still, no volcanic system has been found close enough to justify its existence, keeping Chania Timpishka wrapped in mystery. Today, the boiling river stands as both a wonder and a warning, a reminder of how little we truly know about the natural world. It's a place where science meets legend, where the earth whispers secrets that challenge human understanding. Would you dare to walk its steaming banks and listen to what the jungle has to say? The island of snakes, a forbidden paradise of danger. Hidden off the coast of São Paulo, Brazil, lies a mysterious and terrifying place, Ilha da Queimada Grande, better known as Snake Island. At first glance, it looks like a tropical paradise, surrounded by turquoise waters and lush green forests. But step foot on it and paradise turns into a deadly trap. This small island is home to the golden lancehead viper, one of the most venomous snakes on Earth. Its venom is so potent that it can melt human flesh and kill within minutes. Scientists estimate there could be as many as 1 snake per square meter, meaning there's literally no safe place to stand. Because of this extreme danger, the Brazilian government has banned public visits, allowing only a few researchers with special permits to enter. And even they must go with full protective gear and a doctor on board. Legends say that the last lighthouse keeper and his family were killed by the snakes, giving the island an even darker reputation. Despite its deadly reputation, Snake Island plays an important role in science. The golden lancehead's venom contains unique compounds that researchers believe could help create new medicines, even potential cures for heart disease and cancer. So, while Snake Island remains a forbidden place where nature rules with venom and silence, it also reminds us how fragile and fascinating the balance of life can be, where danger and discovery exist side by side. A city that disappears every year. Imagine living in a place where the ground beneath your feet vanishes for months at a time, where roads turn into rivers and houses seem to float on endless water. This is life in the Pantanal, the largest wetland on Earth, a breathtaking region that stretches across Brazil, Bolivia, and Paraguay. Each year, when the rainy season arrives, rivers overflow and swallow entire towns. Streets disappear, farms are submerged, and families move to higher ground. Yet, when the waters recede, life begins again. Locals rebuild homes, reopen schools, and plant crops once more. It's a continuous cycle of loss and renewal, a rhythm only those who live in harmony with nature can truly understand. This phenomenon has shaped a unique culture. People here have learned to read the signs of the river, predict its moods, and adapt their lives to its pulse. They travel by boat instead of car, fish where they once walked, and celebrate the return of dry land as a kind of rebirth. While the rest of the world fears floods, Pantanal's residents embrace them as part of existence, a reminder that nature always has the final word. It's not just survival, it's a way of life that reflects resilience, respect, and an unbreakable bond between man and water. The world's largest party. Every year, as February approaches, Brazil transforms into a stage for the most spectacular show on Earth, Carnival. In Rio de Janeiro, over 2 million people flood the streets daily, moving to the infectious rhythm of samba drums that echo through the city like a heartbeat. What began centuries ago as a Catholic celebration before Lent has evolved into a breathtaking fusion of culture, faith, and unrestrained joy. But Carnival is more than glitter and parades. It's a mirror of Brazil's soul. Each samba school tells a story through music, costumes, and dance, weaving themes of history, politics, and dreams into their dazzling performances. From the favelas to the grandstands of the Sambadrome, everyone plays a part in this collective explosion of creativity. For those few days, Brazil becomes a world without barriers. Strangers dance together, worries dissolve in the rhythm, and life feels infinite. It's faith expressed through color, freedom wrapped in melody, and chaos transformed into beauty. Carnival isn't just a party. It's proof that joy can be a national language. A hidden desert in the tropics. Imagine walking through endless waves of white sand, only to find bright blue and green lagoons glimmering under the sun. This isn't a mirage. It's the Lençóis Maranhenses National Park, one of Brazil's most surreal landscapes. Located in the northeastern state of Maranhão, the park stretches over 1,500 square kilometers of sand dunes that look like an ocean frozen in time. But unlike real deserts, this one isn't born from drought. Each year during the rainy season, water fills the valleys between the dunes, creating thousands of temporary lagoons, some large enough to swim in. The magic lies in the park's unique geography. Beneath the sand lies an impermeable layer of rock that traps rainwater, forming crystal-clear pools that last for months. When viewed from above, the contrast of white sand and turquoise water creates a pattern so mesmerizing that it looks almost unreal. For locals and adventurous travelers, the Lençóis Maranhenses are more than a natural wonder. They're a reminder of nature's power to surprise us. Here, in the middle of the tropics, a desert thrives not through dryness, but through abundance. It's a place where opposites meet. Water and sand, emptiness and life, silence and beauty. A city built in the shape of an airplane. Imagine a city so carefully designed that it looks like it could take off and fly. Welcome to Brasilia, the futuristic capital of Brazil. Built in the 1960s, this city wasn't born by chance. It was planned from the ground up to symbolize progress, unity, and the future of the nation. From above, Brasilia's layout resembles a giant airplane, or as some say, a bird spreading its wings over the heart of the country. Each wing of the city serves a specific purpose. One side houses government ministries, while the other holds residential areas known as superquadras. The cockpit is where you'll find the Three Powers Square, home to Brazil's most important institutions, the Presidential Palace, the National Congress, and the Supreme Court. Designed by Lúcio Costa and Oscar Niemeyer, Brasilia is more than just architecture. It's an artistic statement. Its wide avenues, futuristic curves, and modernist buildings were meant to represent Brazil's leap into a new era. Yet, despite its grand design, Brasilia also tells a very human story. One of thousands of workers, the candangos, who built the city with their hands and dreams in the middle of the savannah. Today, Brasilia stands as a living piece of art, a city that dared to defy tradition and quite literally took shape from imagination. The enchanted cave that glows blue. Hidden deep within the lush landscapes of Mato Grosso, do Sul lies one of Brazil's most magical natural wonders, the Gruta do Lago Azul, or Blue Lake Cave. When sunlight pierces through the cave's opening at the right angle, the water below bursts into an electric, glowing blue that looks almost unreal, as if nature itself decided to play with light and color. This natural spectacle happens because of the way sunlight refracts through the crystal-clear water and the unique minerals in the cave's rocks. The result? A shimmering blue so intense it feels like you're staring into another world. Divers and scientists who have explored its depths found ancient fossils of giant sloths and saber-toothed cats, revealing that this mysterious cave holds not just beauty, but history frozen in time. Visiting the Gruta do Lago Azul is like stepping into a fantasy. As you descend into the cavern, the air cools, the light dims, and then, suddenly, the glow appears. It's a reminder of how Earth still holds secrets capable of leaving even the most seasoned traveler speechless. Would you dare step into the glowing heart of Brazil's enchanted cave? A language within a language. Brazilian Portuguese is more than a way of speaking. It's a cultural symphony. While it shares its roots with the Portuguese of Portugal, the version spoken in Brazil has evolved into something completely its own. Influenced by the languages of African slaves, indigenous tribes, and European settlers, it carries the soul of a diverse nation. Every region adds its own flavor. Cariocas stretch their words like a melody. Northeasterners fill their speech with warmth and humor, and Paulistas add a fast-paced rhythm that mirrors their city life. Expressions like saudade, a deep, nostalgic longing, or jeitinho, the clever way Brazilians solve problems, can't be perfectly translated. They belong to Brazil's heart. Even slang tells a story. Words like beleza, cool, gringo, foreigner, or bora, let's go, carry the easygoing energy of a people who communicate not just with words, but with feeling. In Brazil, language doesn't just describe life, it dances with it. The land where cultures collide. Brazil is not just a country, it's a continent disguised as one. Across its vast territory, cultures from all corners of the world have met, mingled, and merged into something truly unique. From the German villages of Santa Catarina, where people still celebrate Oktoberfest, to the Japanese communities in São Paulo, the largest outside Japan, Brazil has become a living experiment in coexistence. But it doesn't stop there. Deep in the Amazon, indigenous tribes preserve traditions that date back thousands of years, untouched by time. Along the coasts, African rhythms brought by enslaved peoples still echo through capoeira, samba, and candomblé, blending with Portuguese and European influences. Each region feels like a different world, yet they all share one unifying heartbeat, the Brazilian soul. What makes Brazil special is not just diversity, but harmony through contrast. A place where a single street might host a sushi bar, a churrasco, and a samba club, all thriving side by side. It's a reminder that when cultures collide, they don't have to clash. They can create something far greater, a colorful, ever-evolving masterpiece called Brazil.